I guess spring is really in the air. Those trees have some leaves on them. Welcome back, everyone. We are heading into town. That tree is starting to get some leaves. That one's not. The one before it is. Anyway, it is trash picking day. Spring is definitely here. Let's find some treasure this morning and make it a fun adventure. Let's make it a good day. Let's do some trash picking. Let's do it. All right, in the short stretch of town I've driven down, spent a lot of just bulk out. Haven't seen anything I need. I didn't know if this was a hose. Kind of looked like an extension cord, but it was on top of a hose. Still can't tell. Still can't. It says air hose. All right, that's not gonna work. All right. Garbage truck is down there. Alright, this kind of two-part, well, I'll just grab the stuff. What's in the box? What's in the box? Ah. Somebody's throwing away a whole collection. Candles. Well, looks like candles are coming home with me. Did it? It must have poured here. Good thing candles, they can get kind of wet because they're in glass. I think it's kind of like a three-part. I just don't want this box to rip on me. More candles to add to the candles. Oh joy. Not bad. It's been a while since we found some of these fan blades. I was going to take this, because how often do you see one of these? I mean, this is legit serious. Let's see if that's brass. That's a lot of glass, and I know it's not exactly the easiest thing to sell is one of these chandeliers. That's all brass. Maybe I can even see if it does sell. Oh. Worst comes to worst, I'll just throw it out of my trash. I mean, this thing's probably a couple $100, don't you think? It's kind of like one of those things, you put it up once and that's how you sell your house, whenever you want to sell it. Not exactly like something you switch out every couple of years. Saw a chicken. Where'd the chicken go? I don't know where the chicken went. Got a random thing to say. I saw a chicken. I don't know where the chicken went. This town and these surrounding towns, man, they got, I don't know, there's like people in there he is. He's right in front of us. He's looking right at us. There's a squirrel over there jumping around. Yeah, there's a chicken right there. But I mean, he sprinted across the road. He sprinted. I was still pretty far away, but surprised he knew what was going on. Made it about 3 feet. Well, a little bit far, 3 feet. What's in here? Nothing. thought this was pewter from the road. It's like a couple pieces of aluminum. Oh boy, did I need one of these the other day. Well, last 3 days. Last night was pretty bad. Finally got the fan in the attic going, venting out all the hot air, right? But man, you really recognize how quick, talking about the air conditioner, how quick an old building without central air is not as enjoyable as living in a nice newer building with central air. It was oh, my thermostat works to heat. I don't have a thermostat that really works to AC because I have window units. I don't have central air, so it's not all just one system. So the thermostat read that it was 85 degrees last night when I went to bed in the house. Where the heck's the sealed unit? That's interesting. You leave the copper radiators, but you take the sealed unit off? And all the copper? Wow. I wonder why they did that. Sealed unit on that guy is probably very heavy. Very heavy. Those are those big air conditioners. But yeah, it was 85 degrees in my house when I went to bed. And it's like, what? We're in the middle of April right now. It's not exactly like it's June, July, August. So we're in for a rough year here. But eventually I'll get my window units in. It's supposed to, like I said, it's supposed to be 40s here in a couple days. By the time this video comes out, it'll probably be in the 40s. So, yep. It's amazing how quick the house heats up or cools down. In the winter, it does the same situation. It'll stay moderate for like one day, and then we get these days where you get 3 days in a row where it's extreme temperature. It will reflect that pretty quickly. It was warm. Got a good sweat in. Forgot about my candles. Some of these candles I'm going to throw out, but some of them I'll keep. Some of them I'll probably sell. Take this guy. Smell good. That's always a plus. A light fixture. That person has their, I was going to say surfboard. It looks like paddleboard might be the right term. But they're going out shortly. I've only seen one paddleboard ever at the flea market. And it was when I was leaving, I saw it pushed up against like the fence. And it said for sale. So I guess kind of hard to sell those. It's extremely long. You need a long vehicle or be willing to tie it down to your roof. Not exactly super popular around here to go paddleboarding, but it seems pretty cool. I believe this is metal. I believe so. That's metal. Added to the metal. Someone over here, I don't know which house. I don't know if their neighbor was throwing something out, or they came out and they wanted it, or they didn't want it. It ended up being a long conversation. I'm getting strong deja vu about it. I don't know what I'm going to do with my chandelier, I'll be honest. Pretty cool piece there. Hate to scrap it. Not really scrappable either. It's a lot of glass. What if it's solid brass there? I mean, I don't know if the like the trim is brass, but maybe even the chandelier inside is. I know the top is. Yeah, no. The whole piece inside is. So it goes dirty brass unless you want to take it apart. I've taken it apart before. Not one that's been encased like that. I got a lot of work to do. I still gotta finish the garage. Maybe going to a rummage sale today. Start at, I think, at 3 or 4 tonight. I wanna be tied up into painting the garage and doing projects outside and have to stop and go somewhere else. So we'll have to figure out the schedule for the rest of today. Why not, right? Actually, I seen one that was completely smashed up. Oh, I got some metal here. We'll make 2 trips. Got no grip. The fingertips aren't that strong. I don't know if you guys remember. You remember watching that one? I don't think it was World's Strongest Man. I don't know what channel it was on. It was on ABC or whatever it was back in like probably the late 90s, maybe 2000s, where they would. Now, why would you do that? They would do like the World's Strongest Man competition, but it would be like a special event. Like the guy would like pull an airplane or a cruise ship or tractor trailer, and it'd be like, can he actually do it? And it'd be this whole long 30-minute episode, some guy breaking the world's record to do something like that. Can't be the only one that kind of remembers some sort of television show like at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock on a Sunday doing that. And they hyped it up all week to see if he can do it. Looking back on it was kind of dumb because it was like they would have never made the episode if he couldn't do it. And then how real was it and how fake was it? But looking back, like they would have never made the show if the person failed. It kind of be like, I would never make a trash picking episode if I never found one thing. It's just like you would just not do it. Right? Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. We got out here, I can't see anything. Gotta wash the windshields again, I guess. Plastic tub, don't need that. I guess this is all going. My van pretty good. Uh-oh, what did I just hit? This, maybe up there? No, maybe here? I don't know what I hit. So many scratches and dings. Boy, I leave that, whatchamacallit? The scooter. For some reason it feels off to me. Almost like they left that unintentionally. It's probably trash, but I'm gonna leave it. Kids are going to school. I'm picking up an air conditioner. People must be testing out their air conditioners. I would assume they probably are. the air conditioner season already? In terms of finding them, we might be. What kind of goodies do we have over here? That's a church over there. I don't know if they have rummage sales. I feel like they don't. Let's get this trash out of the road. This probably came out of the recyclables, I bet. Like this, you know, 2 trips. Throw away the coffee pot at home. I don't know if I ever told you that story, but I found like a bottle or a water bottle that was on the ground or something, and I threw it in somebody's recycling can, and they came out yelling at me. I was like, I'm trying to do like society a favor, and they're like, you should have asked for permission to throw that in my trash can and this, and I'm like, oh my goodness, have a good day. Not in the mood to be dealing with that kind of mentality at whatever time it was in the morning. It's like, have a good day. Yeah, it was like a plastic bottle on the road, you know, and I was picking up some sort of metal that they had at the curb, and I just picked up the bottle and just threw it in their trash can. Now, they had a valid point. You know, you don't want someone else throwing stuff in your trash can, but I mean, that's the worst thing that happens in your life. Somebody throws a plastic bottle that probably fell out of your trash can into your trash can, recycling can. I feel like your life is going to be pretty good. Also, figure it out. Read the room. I was kind of thinking I would go home and unload some of this stuff, like the air conditioners that I got. I don't know, that might be metal over there. No, that's not. I was going to go home and like take this out, take out the brass thing, take out the air conditioners, but I think I might just drive to the scrapyard. I know sometimes when I go home, I wouldn't say get sidetracked, but ends up like, I feel like I have to go inside, do something, and go back outside, and I'm like, oh, I forgot my camera somewhere. It just ends up getting very sidetracked. I guess I'll work on these projects another day. I still can't believe they took out their sealed unit. Can't imagine them saving it for something, but maybe they did. They did rip out all the copper, but if you're a scrapper, you would take out the copper aluminum radiators, which when you get to that point of all the stuff exposed like that, it's only usually 2, 3, 4, maybe 6 Phillips head screws you have to take off, and then you just kind of pop it out the back of either a screwdriver or a hammer. Well, back of a hammer or a screwdriver. You just unclip it from the plastic, and that's it. They pop right out. Don't need to Sawzall. Don't need to smack anything. Just, you know, 4 or 6 screws, and use a screwdriver just to pop them off. That's it. All right, garbage truck right there. Will be quicker than quick. Quicker than quick. That's quick then. Let's just hope this thing hit. Ow, that really hurt. Smacked me right in the funny bone. It's gotta be the stupidest terminology. Funny bone. Nothing funny about it. Just straight up hurting. Amazing. The thing didn't even weigh anything, that little piece that got me, but probably weighed like 2 pounds. Alright, well, decided I'll just head over straight to the scrapyard to drop off a package at the post office, and I have 2 other packages here. One's from New York, and then the other one I can't see right now. I think it's from Georgia. God, I saw my friend, but I saw him late. Let me see who's this from? Nope, Illinois. Adam in Illinois. Then I have one here on the ground. It looks like it's from New York, New York. So I appreciate that for people from sending, sending stuff. Now we're at the scrapyard, so I figured I'll drop off the iron. The guy actually at the post office gave me a microwave. Did it rain here? Like, am I missing something? I don't think it rained overnight. My sidewalk was dry. When I drop off the iron and all this fun stuff, and then I'll head over to the other building and drop off the televisions. I was gonna just bring them home with me, but why should I do that? I'll just literally just drive over there. So, drop off this metal shortly. I don't think I got anything besides steel. Obviously, I got a couple things that, you know, I gotta take apart, and then the chandelier, which is phenomenal. Let's put it that way. It's huge. It's gotta be like 3 feet tall. Never seen one like that. These carpenter bees will literally be the end of me. Kid you not, they're not even like, who knows? Do carpenter bees even serve really much of a purpose? They're not like honey bees, but like, do they just destroy everything that is made in wood, or did they actually do something productive with their lives? See, I'm getting a little fired up. Anyway, yeah. It also, I guess it did rain, because I can see it's a little bit of spots over here that kind of look like they're wet. So I guess it did rain overnight. Yeah. So I got $19 for the rest of the stuff that was in here. Obviously, I didn't come home and unload this stuff and do all that. This will be fun to take apart. It's almost all done. I mean, you see like one screw there. One screw, I think, right here. And that might be it. Usually there's one here, and there's usually one here. And once you get all that off, you just unclip this from this plastic piece. You know, you shove a screwdriver in there and just pop it out, and this whole piece just falls right off. And then once you cut off the ends, I would say just this one right here is probably close to $5. $4. $4 or $5 with scrap price right now, just for this one piece. So, legitimately, will probably take you less than a minute to do, 2 minutes to do. All of it complete and make $5. Why not, right? So that's pretty cool. Obviously, we got all of our candles up there. Got rid of that. We got some wire that's kind of remaining. And then, of course, our very large chandelier, which I think on camera does appear as large as it really is. I mean, that's pretty ridiculous. Usually they are about half of this, if not a third of this size. So, yeah, maybe I'll take a Google image, see if it's worth anything. I'm sure brand new, they're worth a ton. It's just about finding someone who's going to really want to buy one. You know, it's not exactly like something very easy to replace in your house in a matter of minutes. It's, you know, you got to get the ladder out, you're going to do the whole 9 yards. So it's not really a hot commodity, but they're really expensive. Anyway, thanks for tagging along, everyone. Also, I did get those clips put in. Got the OEM ones. They have not fallen off in a matter of a day. If you have a van like me, make sure to always get the OEM ones. The Ford actually manufactured ones. These went on really, really easy, and they clipped right in. So, yeah, that's going to wrap it up. If you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe down below for more treasure hunts, more trash picking episodes. Check out my trash picking playlist if you haven't already. And stay tuned for next treasure hunt here with Taco Stacks. Until next time, have a great day. Keep living a dream. Peace.
Treasures coming straight to you.